We're going to do all the events and all the hard work. What? Even more hard work.
Oh, yeah.
You're not here.
You're not here. Spend the time.
I'm just a quick meeting.
Hey, I got the front chair.
I'm just gonna let them come. Yeah. They say you're gonna
Exactly right. Yeah, let me bask in that.
Can we have everyone come in and please take a seat?
Linda.
Thank you.
And the trash.
See how the trash
Trash is fine.
I told him, I know. There's always
He runs the treadmill and adds.
Right here?
What a hater. You okay? No, it's been American. Sorry, but I'm going to go answer. Ready, Mary?
Yes.
I'd like to call the regular meeting to order. The time now is 7:01 on July 17th, 2018. The requirements of the Sunshine Law have been met. The meeting was advertised in the Burlington County Times on January 5th of 2018. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me now for a moment of silence. Thank you. Roll call.
Committeeman Henley.
Here.
Committeewoman Hines. Here. Committeeman Lopez.
Here.
Committeewoman Smith-Hartman.
Present.
Mayor Wisniewski.
Here. Approval of the regular meeting minutes, June 19th, 2018. The closed executive session minutes, June 19th, 2018. And the workshop session minutes of June 19th, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call?
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Lopez.
Yes.
Smith-Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. What's that? Oh. Approval of today's agenda.
Motion. Second.
Seconded by Henley. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines. Yes. Lopez.
Yes.
Smith-Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Scheduled appointments. Today, we will be the presentation of proclamations to Naya Anderson and Sierra Ingram, recipients of the Governor's Award in Arts Education. We're going to come down, and would they please come up?
I asked the mayor if I could help present this award to these two special young ladies, but first, just a little background. My daughter came home from school, she got to argue with you young lady, and she came home, I called her drama queen, and she said, in a quick conversation, she said, no, actually, there were two girls from West Hampton that actually really got this big award in drama. And I said, so I did a little investigating, and I found out about you young ladies and your accomplishment. I called Dr. Hylett and Mr. Martin, and learned that not only are you wonderful actresses, but you're actually pretty incredible young ladies. So I came back to the committee and told them all about you, and we decided that we are so proud of you, you need to be recognized here today. So quite candidly, if you are blowing audiences away and you're in high school, I can only imagine what stages you're going to walk across. You've made us very proud in West Hampton, and we have a proclamation to give to you. I'll read it. I'll read it. I didn't totally on the terrace. Whereas the Governor's Award in Arts Education began in 1980 to promote awareness and appreciation of the arts, recognizing the creativity, talent, and leadership of the award winners. And whereas a cooperating organization supports fosters an individual in the arts is rewarding, and work tirelessly throughout the year to plan this special event. The Governor's Awards and Arts Education Ceremony is a major collaborative effort of the arts, education, and state government. And whereas these national and statewide organizations select the students for their exemplary work in creative writing, speech, dance, music, theater, and visual arts. And whereas each year awards are presented to approximately 80 students throughout the state. And whereas Nadia Anderson and Sierra Ingram are presented with this award on behalf of the Township Committee and the citizens of West Hampton. We honor and celebrate both of you for your accomplishments and making West Hampton proud. Congratulations.
Is there family? Can we take some photos? I was going to say, you never know when you get another opportunity. But I'm not sure that-
You may have to pay for these photos in the future.
So, there you go. Whatever you want.
You don't know?
You just want to just
Ignore the strangers.
At this time, we have Resolution 109-18, appoint Police Department Lieutenant. This resolution approves the appointment of Victor Bialis as Lieutenant, effective July 1st, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley?
Yes.
Hines?
Yes.
Lopez?
Yes.
Smith Hartman?
Yes.
Wisniewski?
Yes. Congratulations. At this time, we will swear in Victor Bialis as the West Hampton Township Police Lieutenant.
No, it's up there. Hold the Bible. Or get the girls to do it.
She's ready to take the oath.
I, Victor Bialis,
I, Victor Bialis,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same and to the governments established in the United States,
to the same and to the governments of the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform all duties of police lieutenant
and justly perform all duties of police lieutenant according to the best of my ability, so help me God. According to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations. Congratulations, kid. Girls are adorable. Teacher John here.
Thank you everybody for coming out tonight. It's great to know that everybody's here. Listening to our judge, all my friends, make a long trip all the way up here, and my family and friends, and my wife.
What we will do now is take a brief recess for about 5 minutes or so, and allow for us to come outside, and after that we will finish up with the meeting. So we will take a recess till about 7:17.
7:17, that's what
It's 7:12.
Oh.
Yep, okay, we're on now.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for the conclusion of the meeting. Do we have to make a motion to go back into the meeting, or do we just...
we need a motion. Yes.
I need a motion to continue the meeting.
Motion.
Second.
Seconded by Hines. Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
At this time, I will open the meeting to the public for comment on agenda items only. Any comment on agenda items only? There being none, I will close it to the public. Monthly reports, they're posted outside on the bulletin board. The West Hampton Township Emergency Services Report, Police Report, Public Works Report, the Construction Report, and the Tax Collector's Report are all out there. Old business, there is none. New business, proclamation in honor of George Thomas Ridley, Jr. Mayor Daniels, former Mayor Daniels, would you like to stand up and speak on this proclamation? You actually have a copy of it, so I don't have one in front of me to read.
And I actually don't have the proclamation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I give it to the family, and I would like to thank the mayor and council for allowing me to speak outside the realm of open public session, and I had perused the agenda.
It's okay.
I thank you for this opportunity. I would like to thank Maria, and I also like to thank the mayor again. Mayor, I'd just like to stop by and thank you and the committee for your graciousness and allowing the proclamation to be read, anything in order that a resident of this community, not only a resident of this community, but someone who would serve our nation in such a very distinguished way. Commander George Ridley, Jr. Was commander of Willingboro's DFW Post 4914, but in his prior life in the military, he also was a sergeant major, simply meaning that he would rise to the highest level that one could rise to in the United States Army, if you will, affectionately E9. But not only was he was he the sergeant major, he was a command sergeant major. And if I can just put that in concept, probably less than 1% of Americans who ever served in that position to wear that noble badge of command sergeant major. He was the recipient of the Silver Star, the Bronze Star, and truly an award that no member of the military really wants to get, but it just simply says that you're out there getting it done, and that would be the Purple Heart. In my words, I went second to Willingboro, and as you know, whereas when you are at events like this, it can get quite long after a while. So I just actually skipped the whereas, and I just went down to the notation where we, as a community, and you signed off that that particular day was denoted as a day in honor of George Ridley. I had also said that on behalf of this body, it was a high honor to honor a man. By way of comparison, Alvin Nimitz would once describe the valor at Iwo Jima as uncommon valor was a common virtue. I would go on to say that Alvin Nimitz would also say that our armament must be necessary to our needs, but it's in our men, in ourselves, as I paraphrase, that we put our greatest amount of our faith in ourselves, that we put our greatest amount of expense, if you will, in. And that's who George Thomas Ridley was. Mayor, I thought that was fitting and an honor to come by tonight on our regular scheduled meeting to just highlight the dash. Commander George Thomas Ridley, he was born on July 5th, 1939. And he was sunset in his rocking chair that morning of July 5th on his birthday, 2018. So the preacher had remarked that it's not often that you kind of get the sunset at rest, and he had lived a good and noble life. And I wanted to come by and let this body know that we had a man of this caliber in our community. And I just want to thank you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Andre. I think I speak for everybody on the committee when I say that it was an honor for the proclamation, and it was the least that we could have done for him. So thank you, and thank you for the kind words and speaking in his memory.
Mayor, if I could take my leave, I remember her one meeting. I really appreciate the time that you allowed me to get up and not have to reach the end.
Well, I would have let you go on longer if you got something else. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Where's the timer?
I know.
Where's our timer when we need it?
We I know we're breaking protocol, but I'm sure we'll have many more conversations. So.
Yes, sir. Everyone have a good night.
You too. Good seeing you, Andre.
Thank you, Andre. Have a good night. Ordinances. Ordinance 5-2018. Amend the code of the Township of West Hampton, adopt Chapter 197, smoking restrictions. This is the second reading. This ordinance set forth restrictions for smoking on municipal property.
Motion?
Second.
Before we have a discussion, we do open this up to the public for comment, correct?
We need a public hearing on this to be able to pass the ordinance.
Okay. At this time, I'll open it to the public for any comment on the smoking restrictions. No comment? Close to the public. Any discussion amongst committee members? There being none, roll call.
Henley?
Yes.
Hines? Yes. Lopez?
Yes.
Smith-Hartman?
Yes.
Wisniewski?
Yes. Resolution 96-18, payment of vouchers. This resolution approves the payment of bills through July 13th, 2018.
Motion?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley?
Yes.
Hines?
Yes.
Lopez?
Yes.
Smith-Hartman?
Yes.
Wisniewski?
Yes. Resolution 97-18, bond reduction. Willows at West Hampton, Ingerman Development Company, Block 401, lots 2, 7, and 8. This resolution approves the reduction in the amount of performance bond due to satisfactory completion of some of the site improvements as recommended by the township engineer.
Motion? Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley?
Yes.
Hines?
Yes.
Lopez?
Yes.
Smith-Hartman?
Yes.
Wisniewski?
Yes. Resolution 98-18, electronic tax sale. This resolution authorizes the Township of West Hampton to participate in an electronic tax sale.
Motion?
Second.
Seconded by Hines. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley?
Yes.
Hines?
Yes.
Lopez?
Yes.
Smith-Hartman?
Yes.
Wisniewski?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
That's what she figured.
We all say yes.
Resolution 99-18, Notice of Tax Sale Charges. This resolution authorizes and establishes a fee of $25 per notice for each notice of tax sale sent out in conjunction with the 2018 electronic tax sale.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 100-18, Appoint a Fire Official. This resolution appoints Craig Farnsworth as the fire official for a 3-year term, August 11, 2018 through August 11, 2021.
Moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 101-18, Adopt New Jersey MEL and Borough Code JIF Employee Handbook. This resolution adopts the most current version of the Employee Handbook and the Personnel Policies and Procedures Manual, as required by Borough Code JIF.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 102-18, Authorize shared services for EMS between West Hampton and East Hampton Townships. This resolution authorizes a shared service agreement between these townships for 4 years, effective July 1st, 2018 through December 31st
It should be
that's-
2022.
Yeah.
It's a typo,
That's-
sorry.
of 2022.
Motion.
Second.
Seconded by Hines. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 103-18, Hire Police Officer. This resolution appoints Matthew Nagel as a full-time West Hampton Township Police Officer effective July 1st, 2018.
Motion.
Second.
Motion was made by Committeeman Hines and seconded by Committeeman Henley. Any discussion? Huh? I'm sorry. Committeewoman Hines and seconded by Committeeman Henley.
Thank you.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 104-18, rescind petty cash funds. This resolution rescinds petty cash funds that are no longer in use for recreation, public assistance, and police.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 105-18, authorize change in monetary amount for petty cash fund. This resolution authorizes an increase in the petty cash fund from $200 to $700.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 106-18, establish policies and procedures regarding post-issuance compliance of federal tax requirements regarding tax-exempt debt issues. This resolution complies with requirements established by the IRS as per our auditor.
Motion. Second.
Seconded by Hines. Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 107-18, 2017 audit. This resolution certifies that the Township Committee has received and read the 2017 Annual Report of Audit, specifically the sections entitled Findings and Questioned Costs, or Findings and Recommendations, as per NJAC 5:30-6.5.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. Resolution 108-18, adopt corrective action plan for 2017 audit. This resolution adopts the corrective action plan.
Should be that.
What's that?
It should be that and not.
That addresses the findings in the 2017 audit.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Henley.
Yes.
Hines.
Yes.
Lopez.
Yes.
Smith Hartman.
Yes.
Wisniewski.
Yes. I think that we are missing a portion here where we should open, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The correspondences, there are none. Committee liaison reports. Does anyone have anything to report on there?
Just want to encourage the residents that are here and the residents that are watching or would be watching this. There's been I guess, larger than usual increase in illegal dumping on township-owned properties, and we want to encourage residents, if they see something, to please say something, report it to the township. It costs everyone money. It takes the men away from the Public Works Department from taking care of greater township needs to have to deal with that cleanup. And there's a cost associated to dispose of the material. So we want to encourage all residents, especially the residents that live around township-owned property, to report any illegal dumping. That's all.
I have something for the recreation report, just, an FYI. There's still time to register for the recreation summer camps. Paper forms can be brought in or mailed to the municipal office. Walk-in registration is also available. Just bring the forms and payment to the camp location on Monday morning. Also, another friendly reminder that registration for all future recreation programs is moving online. This includes before and after school care programs for this upcoming school year. Credit and debit card payments will be accepted. Please go to the recreation page of our website to create your household account now. So by doing that now, it's not something that you're going to wait till the last minute. Just keep in mind that it is a new program. So any hiccups, we want to be proactive versus reactive.
With regard to the schools, obviously there's much change going over there with the opening of the intermediate school. The open house will be August 13, 2018 at 5 p.m. So students going into 4th and 5th grade, their parents will want to be sure to attend.
And I have nothing new to report. You're good, right?
Yes, thank you.
Dates to remember. Thursday, July 26th at 6 p.m., West Hampton Township Emergency Services Heart Saver CPR class. Saturday, August 4th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 is the West Hampton Township Child and Babysitting Safety Course. Tuesday, August 7th is National Night Out here in West Hampton. We have another date that's not on the agenda, Friday, August 31st from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. is the, I'm sorry, I just dropped it. There will be a candlelight vigil held at the amphitheater located next to the library. The organizer is Joe Collin, who runs the Prevention Plus. If you are able to attend, we'd appreciate it. Saturday, September 22nd is Timbuktu Day. And no one else, does anyone else have any other dates to add? At this time, I will open the meeting to the public for comment. Just state your name and address.
My name is Sarah Penn. I live at 205 Main Street, Rancocas. Here we make a little mention. Got some of us. I'm here to share with you the traumatic events that my family and I went through just about a month ago at my home. On June 21st, my 3-year-old beagle was I was going to bed. Less than 2 minutes later, I heard a yell like bark and ran outside to find that my dog had been dragged more than 50 feet to the driveway next door. A nearly 100-pound dogs who were running around loose with no collars, who came from the neighboring William Road. I didn't hesitate to run bit and drugged by the dogs and realized I was no match. I ran in the house to get my partner, Tom, who was sleeping because he worked night shift. A neighbor heard me screaming and ran up to help. Tom got Lulu away, but it was too late and she had already passed away. The dogs did not stop there. They were jumping on Tom, who was 6 feet tall, and was holding Lulu above his head like this, trying to get her. Our neighbor and Tom lured them into our garage, and 911 was called. In addition to the pictures of my injuries, one officer's body cam revealed that guns were drawn when animal control removed the dogs from our garage due to their aggressiveness. The purpose of me sharing this with you is to show you how vicious of an attack this was. Fast forward to July 12th, the day of the court hearing for the owner of these dogs. The prosecutor and judge that served West Hampton Township determined that a $416 fine and releasing the dogs to her was a sufficient punishment. I just want to say that we paid almost that to have my dog cremated, not in addition to my hospital bill. The owner, who says she is visiting here from Florida, was told that she must immediately remove the dogs from the state and go back to Florida. However, there are still cars with Florida license plates in front of the residence. I have not been informed if there was confirmation made that she did in fact leave the state. When I asked the prosecutor how these orders are enforced, he basically told me that if another incident were to occur, she would face additional charges. In other words, another animal or person needs to die or be severely injured for something more serious to happen. In this moment, unfortunately, I feel our justice system has failed us. I am telling my story to express my extreme disgust with the prosecutor and judge, who clearly valued the life of two vicious dogs over the life of my dog. In addition, they did not seem to care that I was bitten. I believe there was more than enough evidence to euthanize these dogs to ensure something like this will never happen again. Based on what I saw that day, I can confidently tell you that if these dogs get out again, they will do this again. It could have been a child, they could have turned on me at any point, and it could have been me. Mayor Linsky, I'm sharing this story so that you know that some of the people who represent our township, that these are some of the people who represent our township. I want to say that I'm disappointed, to say the least, for the way these men handled this case. I want to be clear, though, that I am not upset with the police department or the detectives. I feel that they did everything that they could in regards to gathering evidence and presenting a case. In my opinion, the prosecutor and judge thought that this be Florida's problem. I'm sharing this story to make the public aware, so we are all a little more alert to what is going on around us. I love where I live, and I love the West Hampton community that surrounds me, but lately I felt defeated. Lulu was a huge part of our life, and we do not have children. Lulu was a sweet, caring, and gentle dog that did not deserve to die the way she did.
Thank you. It's okay.
Sorry for your
We're
loss.
sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just wanted you to know that
No, and
I don't believe that we can handle the right thing.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
I wasn't sure of the outcome, but I appreciate the information.
Thank you.
Very sorry.
Thank you.
Do we have anyone else for a comment?
I'm Crystal Twellman. I live on 26 Hollywood Drive in Hampton. I emailed the website. We talked a lot about my neighbors, and I noticed the signage going up kind of around the July 4th weekend, alerting people to slow down on Hollywood Drive, to be aware that there's children, there's a stop sign. It kind of alerted myself and the neighbors that there's been increasingly big problem with speeding on Tallowood, because it's a cut through, it's a straightaway, it's just a straight speed up along the street. And we just wanted to voice our concern with speeding, and to think if there's any kind of resolution we can come up with for the speeding. I moved here about 4 years ago. You know, we noticed that speeding was an issue. It's gotten a lot worse. I have children, and there's runners and people walking It's just, we don't know how to help our neighbors out with this issue. And the signage made us even more aware that this is a problem and somebody's noticing.
Okay. Thank you for your comments.
Thank you.
Anyone else for comment? At this time, I'll close the floor to the public for comment. Township Committee members.
Just in response to what we heard tonight, it's hard to not want to learn more, right? That's all we can do. What enforcement powers does the township have to enforce a judge's order? If the judge ordered this person out of the state of New Jersey, the dogs out of the state of New Jersey, is there anything that we can do to enforce? We've noticed your license plate, your cars are still here. You need to leave. Can we do that?
I certainly think there's an ability for some degree of follow-up. We can see that. Obviously, we're not sure. I gather from the statement we don't know yet if the dogs are still local or if they've gone back to Florida. It's certainly something I can discuss with the police chief to see. Unfortunately, there's an independence to the judiciary here in town, and we're subject to the judge's decision. But there appears to be an order, and it's worth certainly following up, which I will do.
Thank you. Thank you. And then the second thing, go ahead, Mark.
No, I was just going to say, this is not the first episode where a dog viciously right, has attacked other dogs. 2 people in my neighborhood's dogs were viciously attacked, and really nothing happened. They allowed the dog to go back to the people.
Yeah.
One dog, I think they spent $5,000 with this dog, and another dog, thousands of dollars, and nothing came of it. I don't know how their court date went, but there's got to be something. We got to come up with something a little stricter to allow these vicious dogs to roam the street and get a slap in the hand. To me, a $416 fine is a slap on the hand.
I mean, and I'm sure the young lady was aware of this. She has also remedies in civil court as well.
Maybe she doesn't know.
And I hope she does know that, because she should seek an attorney to bring a civil case for damages to herself and to her dog as well. I mean, she's got a case. I hope she pursues it. Yeah.
And the second thing, Mayor, I wanted to bring up, it was in response to, was it Susan? Sorry, Crystal, and her concern. I know we've talked about this on the committee, weighing the pros and cons of the speed bumps and the cost factor. I've noticed in certain cities, and I've seen them in Philly, where they're painting what appears to be a speed bump, but it's not a speed bump. It's just a gimmick. And it's worked on me. Like, I saw, ooh, something's coming up, and I slowed down. But when you go over it, it's just paint on the floor. I don't know, maybe just food for thought for future conversations. Maybe for a future workshop, we can look into what's the cost of paint, right? And painting something that gives the image of a speed bump. Obviously, you can't do it every feed or every couple, because folks know already after the first one that it's not real speed bump. But maybe in strategic points throughout the town, in known trouble spots, just for future maybe discussion on a workshop.
What kind of a fine do people get if they get caught speeding in like a 25 miles?
There's different fines and penalties for how fast they're convicted of speeding, but I can tell you with the change of leadership that we've had in the police department, one of the main things that Lieutenant Miles has taken over is supervision of the traffic unit. So we will effectively make sure that we hit every area in the township, whether it's some sort of site or whether we do any complaints. We did specifically, I've got a phone call in reference to the stop signs out of the traffic. I'm a big advocate. It's the summertime, with kids out. We like to try to hit every street, every main cut through. We also like to hit that area right around when school starts, because, as people know, that traffic starts to really increase with the teachers and the special services schools. So we try to hit those streets also. So we're effectively trying to battle that.
Good.
Does it ever help, like when they have the thing that monitors your speed? Does the study show where that helps decrease people coming through when it registers the speed? Because I've seen them around town a few times and wondered if something like that would be helpful.
We do have a speed trailer. Our speed trailer is a little old. We probably purchased that through early in 2001. And the only feature we have on there is we have it set to to a speed, which is 25 miles an hour there. We may have it set at 25, and I think there's 26 known where it just says you are speeding. It does not give you the specific speed. However, I know in other towns that I drive through, there is actually a sign that posts your speed, and it's fixed on a pole. So that may be something that we could look into also. I think that could be something that would be more effective. It's always out there, you know, that's a trouble street.
And then at that point, then I would think that the people driving through it, it brings some awareness. So at that point, when they do get pulled over,
That's what it is. I think honestly, I think a lot of us just complacentness and they're not realizing it's a very fast street. They come off Rainbow Road and they're still driving 45 miles an hour, and the same thing the other way. So.
understood. Thank you.
Does anyone else have a comment from the?
I do have one comment. We switched trash companies a couple weeks ago, and it was a total disaster. I personally got phone call, text message, Facebook posts from people really complaining. But I want to thank Maria, Marion, and Parker for getting in touch with the new company and letting them know that the way they're picking up trash is totally unacceptable. And as of Monday, I got 10 phone calls, text messages, or emails from people saying, what a difference. So you guys have really done a great job. I mean, I know I fielded a lot of phone calls. I can't even imagine what kind of phone calls you fielded. But I can understand it. It was aggravating. You know, you saw them break the lids, but that's no more. The problem has been solved, I think, at least by the compliments that we got on Monday. So Wednesday's next test, that's tomorrow. We'll see what happens Wednesday, and then Thursday.
Well, last Thursday, there's no calls on the driving for last Thursday's trash. We had very little. Marion is being proactive and reaching out to the people who are kind of on the edges of.
I sent letters out today because the houses they've divided some streets, the days, like Irick Road. One side is Monday, one side is Wednesday. Same with Wood Lane Road. Same with Irick Woods and Irick Lakes. And just to be clear, I sent individual letters out to everybody. I just want to let everybody know, every 3 years we're going to go through this. And if we get a new vendor, this is inevitable. It always happens. And what the company did was, I don't think they were prepared. It was the July 4th holiday weekend. People had tons of stuff out. They came in with one truck and one employee on the truck, which was ridiculous. They thought the next week would be much less trash, and they repeated their performance. It wasn't, so they weren't able to pick everything up. We met with them. They came into our office. We all got on the same page. They assured us it wouldn't happen again, and so far it hasn't. We're happy with their performance, but you know, everybody just has to be patient. It's a day or a day and a half of delayed trash. It's honestly, it's not that big of a deal overall. I mean, if we ever go through some kind of a disaster, what is this town going to do?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there, because how do you know if your trash day is Monday, how do you know that your trash day is going to get picked up on Tuesday?
Well,
you don't know. You know it, and I know it, but they don't know it.
I think that, you know, this isn't the time or place for the discussion
Well, I think it is,
about the
actually.
trash. I think that maybe we could bring it up at the next meeting.
It's done.
I have a comment. Just with regard to the two young ladies we honored, I don't know if you caught that part of the proclamation is there were 80 students in the state. That's 80 students in the state, and 2 came from West Hampton. So
Good.
I'm just saying we have a lot of talent here to make us proud. With regard to the signage and the, I'm a runner. I run Tallowood. I do find that, those signs, any type, even if it doesn't tell you, you see it and you automatically, there's something in you that says, wait, let me look at my speedometer. As a mother with a daughter just got her driving permit last week, I do everything wrong when I'm driving, apparently, and not leave the proper following distance and everything. So again, sometimes it just takes something like even the sign, whether it tells you your speed or not, it just makes you redirect for a minute and focus on your speed.
Thank you. I just wanted to say congratulations to the two girls that we had up here, and also to Lieutenant Bialis. I think that he's going to do a great job. I know Chief Ent is excited to get to work with him. Also, with the signage that's over on Tallowood, I spoke to a resident maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago who was concerned that there were speeders on Greenwich and Tallowood, and not obeying the stop sign or speeding signs and coming around the bend. It is pretty dangerous. I spoke to the chief. We were able to put, the electronic sign out there. I spoke to the Public Works Director about possibly putting some children at play signs up in the area, and this is definitely a discussion that we will have at a future workshop, to see how we can make the neighborhood safer. And other than that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Meeting is adjourned.